Before you begin your crown molding installation journey, gather your tools and materials. Having everything on hand will streamline the process. You will need a miter saw, coping saw, tape measure, pencil, safety glasses, nail gun, air compressor, and 2-inch finish nails. In terms of materials, purchase crown molding, construction adhesive, painter's caulk, wood filler, and paint. Remember to choose a crown molding style and material that complements your existing decor. Consider the height and width of the molding in relation to your ceiling height and overall room proportions. For beginners, it's advisable to start with a simpler molding profile. Accurate measurements and cuts are crucial for seamless crown molding installation. Begin by measuring the length of each wall section where you'll be installing the molding. Use a tape measure and a pencil to mark your measurements directly on the molding itself. When cutting crown molding for inside corners, angle your miter saw to 45 degrees. For outside corners, cut the molding at a 45-degree angle in the opposite direction. Always make your cuts with the molding positioned upside down in the saw, simulating its placement against the wall and ceiling. This ensures the cuts are made at the correct angles for a tight fit. Before securing the crown molding to your walls, it's essential to perform a dry fit. This involves holding the cut pieces of molding in place without any adhesive or nails. The dry fit allows you to check the accuracy of your cuts and make any necessary adjustments. If you encounter gaps or misalignments, use a coping saw to fine-tune the molding until a perfect fit is achieved. The dry fit is your opportunity to identify and address any imperfections before permanently installing the molding. Take your time and ensure that all the pieces fit together snugly. Section 4. Setting the stage. Preparing your walls and ceiling for crown molding. Proper surface preparation is essential for optimal crown molding adhesion. Start by cleaning the walls and ceiling where the molding will be installed. Use a damp cloth to remove any dust, cobwebs, or debris. If your walls have an uneven texture, consider applying a thin coat of joint compound to create a smooth and level surface for the molding to adhere to. Allow ample time for the joint compound to dry completely before proceeding with the molding installation. This will ensure a strong and lasting bond. Section 5. Crowning glory. Installing your molding like a pro. With your walls prepped and your molding pieces ready, it's time for the main event installation. Apply a bead of construction adhesive to the back of each molding piece, focusing on the areas where it will make contact with the wall and ceiling. Next, carefully align the molding with your marked measurements and press it firmly against the wall. Use a nail gun to secure the molding in place, spacing the nails approximately 16 inches apart. Be sure to use finished nails that are long enough to penetrate through the molding and into the wall studs for a secure hold. If you encounter any gaps between the molding and the wall or ceiling, fill them with paintable caulk for a seamless finish. Section 6. Finishing touches. Achieving a professional look. Once the crown molding is installed, it's time for the finishing touches. Use wood filler to fill any nail holes and let it dry completely. Sand the filled areas smooth, feathering the edges to blend seamlessly with the surrounding molding. Finally, apply a coat of primer followed by 2 coats of paint in your desired color. Choose a paint finish that complements your existing trim and wall paint. A semi-gloss or high-gloss finish can add a touch of elegance and make the molding stand out.